I'm here with Thalia Cervantes, who just won her game against Jennifer Yu. First of all, congratulations on your victory. Great game. And before we speak about it, I wanted to ask you about the tournament. How is it going for you so far? And especially the game from yesterday. We were all watching it, and it was a really crazy situation.
Yes, it was an absolutely crazy game. I think it's been nice that I had two saves in my round 2 and 3. And finally I get my win, so it's kind of working with the rhythm of the tournament and getting my first win of the event is really important. And my game yesterday, it was just an absolute mess. I thought my position out of the opening was fine. I probably didn't punish enough the mistakes in the opening, but no, later on the game became extremely messy. In time trouble, I made a lot of mistakes. I was completely lost. At one point, I thought I had gotten out of the trouble, and I didn't go for repetition, and my position is still like -3. But
it didn't feel like this, during the game.
Right, because I don't think you have enough time to actually think of what's going on. You just have to make moves in time trouble. So I was just making moves, and somehow I survived. And then later I checked with the computer, and somehow my position is like +2 at the end. And it was just an absolute mess. So I'm happy today's game went a little bit more calm than yesterday. So
today it felt like it was more calm. So what was the moment you understood that your position was actually better, or you are getting a winning position?
Yeah, so out of the opening, I honestly wasn't expecting the London, so I took some time to see what setup I wanted to do. Maybe I could have gone for something that I understood more, but this seemed fine. And I think later, after we traded a bunch of pieces and we had only like rooks, queen and bishop, and it was more about the structure. I felt really comfortable after her move b4. I understand that it meant to undermine my pawn formation because all of my pawns are on light square, same as my bishop, but I felt like afterwards the position was just so open for her king, and I tried to not allow the idea of f5, and thankfully afterwards we were getting into time pressure too, and I managed to get my pieces through and have convincing end to the game, so very happy about that.
Absolutely, but I was wondering, after such crazy games like yesterday, what was your mindset today, and like how much time do you need to calm down after so crazy topsy-turvy games?
Well, the nice thing is that I'm actually staying at my family's apartment, so as soon as I get home, it's completely different vibe, and I have my sister there and she's waiting for me, and we went out to eat yesterday because I needed some time to relax and calm down. But being with my family really helps, and it took I would say like very short amount of time, and usually the night before I'm already thinking about the next game, so yes, just kind of going with the flow now.
And now that you mentioned your family, do they follow the game live? And did they know about the result, or they just want their daughter to come back and to be with you?
I think my mother usually gets very stressed, so she doesn't watch so much. She just kind of trusts. And if I have a nice game, she wants me to explain it to her, which is really cute. And my sister tries to follow. She's actually a WCM. She tries to follow the game, but she also gets very stressed, so at some point she just stops. And since the game, it's a little bit delayed, like by the time I get home, it's not really over on the screen, so she's just very confused, but we managed. So.
And it's really cool. I mean, it's nice to have this family and support, during the tournament. Mm-hmm. All the best of luck for you. And before we go for the break, tell me, what are you going to do for the rest day?
Actually, I have to go to St. Louis University tomorrow and take a midterm exam. So that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that was planned. This way that you could do it, right?
Yeah, I tried to schedule everything. Yes, yeah.
That's great. So no rest for you, basically.
No, not really.
It's great. So you managed to combine everything together. You playing in the event and studying. Yeah?
It's tough, but you have to try. So you can't really miss an opportunity like this tournament. So I gotta make it work somehow.
Absolutely, and this is what you are doing. Good luck with everything, with exam and the tournament as well, Thalia, and we go back to the studio.
Our congratulations.